Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Media. And as all of you know, that yesterday India lost the final against Australia in the Cricket World Cup final. And many people in India, seems to be quite depressed after yesterday's, after India losing the final yesterday. And we'll be talking about that, as well, the cricket match and how Prime Minister Modi ji, Amit Shah, Jayesh, were all present in the stadium along with the likes of SRK, Deepika Padukone. Then you had, some other actors as well, attending the final. And hi, writer. Hi. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button, smash that like button, and share this video with all your friends. And today, also, the big story is Aditya Thackeray is in, some legal trouble as well, and it is you can see the karmic effect of the SSR case playing right now in front of your eyes. So we'll be discussing that particular case, with regards to Aditya Thackeray as well. So welcome, Ranjita. Welcome, Sujata. So yes, it is over to you.
Yeah. So let's take the first quote for today. He who respects himself is safe from others. It's by Henry Longfellow. So this is a quote that's very important for us because it's only when we are insecure that we compare ourselves to others and think that they are superior to us. And it is at such moments that you doubt your own capability and hence underperform. So it's very important that you forget about others and just start, looking at yourself. And if you feel that you've got, some weak points, you hone up those points and learn good things. So that what happens is slowly and steadily, you make your character stronger and stronger, and people start admiring you for what you actually are. You don't need to copy others. You just need to be yourself, and that would make you a stronger person. And whatever people say then will not matter at all. It happens that, see, when we are young, we get very influenced by people who speak about us negatively, and we think that that's the image that we are, when in reality it's what they want us to be. You see, when there are envious people around you, they want you to be what they are criticizing you about, when you're actually not that at all. So it's very important, friends, in this modern age. Don't compare and don't listen to others. You look at, you make a list of what are the good points and bad points, and you decide what makes your character strong, and stick to those rules. And just like daily habits, it becomes a part of your nature, and people will start respecting you for that. Welcome, everybody, and really nice to see all of you. And welcome, Sunita, Ranjita, Sujata, the writer, and also Deepika. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so let's look at some of the scenes which happened yesterday. As all of you know, India lost the final of cricket yesterday to Australia, and you can see here Virat Kohli hugging his wife Anushka Sharma, and in the background you can see KL Rahul's wife Atiya Shetty. She looks almost stunned. She from her eyes, almost in disbelief that Australia won, India against India very very comfortably. Okay, and then we have the next, you can see Anushka Sharma and Atiya Shetty. You're looking at the stadium proceedings of the stadium, and they are thinking, oh, just if India had won, she would have maybe gotten a lot of importance from mainstream media, as well as maybe getting a lot of film offers as well, also increasing her brand value, because if India had won the World Cup with Rohit, and Virat Kohli, just imagine the kind of brand value in terms of advertisement, not only in India, even outside the world, had they won the World Cup, right? their the asking rate for their endorsements would have skyrocketed had they won the World Cup finally. My question is, why is the Australian team so arrogant? I mean, putting foot on the trophy. Yes, I saw that, and it is quite distasteful. Is all I can say.
But here, Sunita, one thing we can always say is that, see, yes, it's a point that you raised, that's the right one. But also remember, they are far more superior players than Indians. So that's something we have to give them the credit. But here, coming back to this point, I never watched the World Cup. And I didn't watch it because I believe cricket is a fixed match. And everything, what happened, transpired yesterday is exactly, what you would say, like something like, something from a Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi serial. Because every time Virat Kohli, does some action, I'm reminded of Smriti Irani in the serial, or, other people in the serial, who hit their heads, or, put their heads on the field, all these things. And everybody, I felt, see, it was a very concocted thing. I know a lot of people will not forgive me for saying this, but I actually spent my time very fruitfully not watching the World Cup. Okay. And let me tell you one thing. See, even in the people who complained about this was that they said that, when the middle class people spend so much money to watch this, the cricket, all the rich people, they got passes and they went for the game. So they are making use of middle classes to fool people, you see. And here you will see none other than the famous, Rajiv Shukla sitting with Shah Rukh Khan, and between Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri is the famous Jai Shah, you see. So what is this camaraderie that's happening? And then you have Gavaskar and Sadhguru also. Now, as you all know, Sadhguru's
not
was
Gavaskar,
designed
Tendulkar.
by Manish Malhotra. Yes, Sachin Tendulkar. Yes. So these are a bunch of elite people, who do not bother about what's happening in the world. Hmm? So when we talk about Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri, when Jai Shah sits in their midst, my question is: so then, was Samir Wankhede wrong? Okay. When Samir Wankhede was removed from his post and put in another area in his in another department. So does Jesha think, agree that Samir Wankhede was wrong, and Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri and Aryan Khan were all right, and that is why he sits in their company? You know. Star Shibe says, Stu, you're spiritually awakened, ma'am. That's why I can see the truth, but don't expect from rest of the crowd. They are still sleeping. Yes, Shibe, see, I want to tell you a few things. There are lots of, there are a lot of things that I mean, I can't say through the show because there are so many things. There was a Twitter person who said that, see, so many balls were let go by the Indian players. Okay. At that time, what were they waiting for? Some magic to happen. So you should understand, Indians are not bad players. They are good players. It's a fact. But when you let things go, in a relaxed manner, then you wonder, is there something else? And for me, I don't need to see anybody else. I just need to see Virat Kohli to know whether the match is fixed or not. He will tell me, with every action that he does, whether the match is fixed or not. And then, of course, then you have like the widowed
See, first of all,
women,
yeah,
the
I
wives
just
sitting in the
yeah,
stadium,
here
Yeah.
I just interject. See, there is no way we can say that it is match fixed because there's no proof, right? Only by we what we mean to say is that it looks like, right, because from what, if you think logically,
Okay, Jaydev, see,
yeah,
here I think both of us are, not agree. We are both agree to disagree. So before you go on to the next sentence, I want to tell you, Jaydev, see, this is the biggest stadium in India, or perhaps even the world. Okay, how did they get to fill it so fast? Do you mean to say that all of them paid tickets and came? Right. So there are lots of plans going on. So the planning is big. And then who are the advertisers? We're talking about tires, we're talking about motor cars, you're talking about a select group of advertisers. So everything, if you go to the background, you'll find There's a lot of fixing going on. Yes, back to you, Jaideep.
Yeah, yeah. See, what I mean to say is that, undoubtedly, when you have so much of money involved, you're talking about crores and crores of money involved in cricket, right? Undoubtedly, you can understand that betting is happening unofficially, in terms of large sums of money, because India won all the matches before this final. So, the most of the people would have taken the bet that India would have won the final, and that is when there might be a possibility that, when all the people are putting money on India to win the final, whoever it is, they might have pulled a bit of strings, and Australia would have won. So this is a likely possibility, but of course,
In fact,
and
Jaideep, see, I
yeah,
wanted Australia to win.
yeah,
You know why? I wanted Virat Kohli to, start his Sasmi Kabhi Bahuti action all over the, stadium. He would have rolled around, cried, buckets of tears. He would have blasted people. He would have said the four-lettered word 100 times. Because that's him. Earlier we had good cricketers who were genuine, but here you are seeing a pack of people who are now competing with Bollywood to become greater actors than the Khans. So we do not know now whether they are actors or cricketers. So Geeta is saying 100% true, Minaji. I kept telling it's already fixed. Waste of time. Too much hype that Bharat would win. Australia
and
must be having the last
also,
laugh.
yeah,
I
Geeta
thought
ji.
Bharat would win, so Virat could retire.
Yeah, see, in the past, Azharuddin was caught for match fixing, right? And even Jadeja. So these two people were caught for match fixing, especially against South Africa, if you remember. And also, Dawood Ibrahim, when he was there in during the 90s. Any India Pakistan match, India used to lose, and it was quite obvious that Dawood used to fix matches in Sharjah cricket stadium. So now, after that, recently there has been no investigations done, in this regard, and even the media is, they don't care about investigating these matches, because they were heavily paid through advertisements. So why
Yeah.
would they,
And okay, Jaideep, let
cut
me
their
ask
own
you one
this
more
thing?
question. Okay. All of them are wearing the blue uniform. Okay. Who marketed that? Okay. Was it some dealer, these small pan shops selling uniforms? Or was it also BCCI? Right? Who is making all the money? I am not saying that there's anything wrong in making money. Games and international football, everything is okay. You make your money. But why all this scam inside? And don't forget the fact that, see, these are leading to internal parties, okay, where you have a lot of, naughty things happening, which deal directly to Bollywood, what's happening in Bollywood. So these are things that are happening, and we cannot say that these people are clean. Most irritating are ad by actors and cricketers pan masala. Yes, absolutely. And also, I just want to take a point by someone. Star says, true, you're spiritually awakened, ma'am. That's why I can see the truth. But don't expect from the rest of the crowd. They are still sleeping. Yeah, because they are stupid, is what I'd say. And I'm being very frank here. They're being stupid. The problem with Indians is that their weakness is cricket. You know, why aren't they watching other games? Why not hockey? And now, in fact, Rajiv Shukla and this Jay Shah are going to make even women's cricket, into something like this. And these poor women who are coming from Faridabad, other places in Punjab and all that, simple people, and now they are going to become the Bollywood actresses, who will start acting like all these Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahuti in the stadium. So, I don't know what happens that cricket transforms the lives of these people. It's the amount of money that's put in, and it's the kind of people who are sponsoring it, And what is these advertisers? What are they expecting from the cricketers? And all these things, towel hidden, behind your back, Virat Kohli style. All these things, we are wondering, are these all signals? I'm not sure. If you show a finger, I think you're doing something. He went and spoke to some man outside the field. What was he talking about? And is it allowed? Okay. And even this person who came into this thing supporting Hamas, a strange actor, from where did he come? And who allowed him? Is security so lax that they couldn't even control that guy? Pooja, they let India come to the finals so that the stadiums are, yes, yes, absolutely. And let me take a few more comments. Uh, let's take Jyoti's comment. She says, I literally felt yesterday was fixed. In whole 50 years, the runs they're doing. Sorry, Viratians and all fans, including my hubby. What I feel if the shirt is full of ads, they play. This is the truth. How well you've said it, Jyoti. Because, see, my husband and my son were also watching it, and I wasn't. Okay. I was doing many interesting things like it's being my most precious Sunday, doing painting, listening to some good music, meditating, and I'm meditating and Sadhguru is in the cricket. Can you believe it? I will not criticize him because there are many people who follow him. But, actually I'm doing something that he's telling me to do. And he's sitting there nicely and clapping for the fixed match cricketers. This is the height of hypocrisy, is all I can say. And you see it only in India. Now, let me take Sujata's comment. Sujata says IPL should be banned for good, but it won't. It has ruined in many ways. Be it money betting at home, kids are glued to these stupid matches every year, wasting time, which is not even real sport. So well said, Sujata. And Sujata, see, I really feel, sometimes I get so irritated. To tell you the truth, there were many of our viewers who said that they spoiled our Diwali. They spoiled our Diwali by having cricket. Would they do it during Eid? Would they do it during Christmas? Or Happy New Year? No, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about real New Year's. No, they won't. They will spoil your religious festival, but they won't spoil theirs. Meena, see how sympathy wave is created by media. And every
Yeah,
social media started praising the team like they have played so extraordinarily well and all. Really. So fake this propaganda is. Another thing, Rashmi, see, the funny thing is, and in the midst of, us criticizing, I was on Twitter bashing these people, and then from Congress side, you won't believe it, Congress is showing Modi ji laughing with Amit Shah, and saying that they're happy about the India losing the game. Congress is the limit, their focus is only on Modi ji. They have absolutely nothing more to do. Rahul Gandhi and the Supriya are only obsessed with Modi ji. Now, you mean to say Modi ji can't laugh when he's sitting in the stadium? How do you know at this 12.13 hours he was laughing and that's because they lost the match? No, it's so ridiculous. And the moment you criticize, I had this Francois Gaultier, who's supposed to be a very top guy in Hindutva, and he's telling me, poetry about how good, the Australians are in games, sports and everything. Okay, I told him I didn't criticize them. In fact, I still say Australians are very, very good cricketers. But that doesn't, mean that I'm saying that this is not a fixed match. It's a fixed match, So you nor anybody who is a French guy who says that he loves Sanatana Dharma can tell me that, I can't say what I want. My country, it's a democratic country. I can say exactly what I want. I may not agree with the prime minister. The prime minister has said that, he's congratulated everybody, given a shoulder to all these actors, these cricketers who cried on his shoulder. But I don't agree. In fact, there were so many memes yesterday, which were actually quite funny. Amit Shah on a scooter, chasing his son Jai Shah because of his anger, and in another one, Amit Shah is slapping his son for what had happened. So there was humor on the side. But the fact is, I think
they were all
it's a fixed
memes.
match.
They were all memes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Energy is new currency. These rich zombies knew this and they suck our energy like this movie, cricket corporate toxic jobs. Even I was meditating. Yes, absolutely. And Savitri
Yeah.
says BCCI money a lot. Guys, please don't get emotional. All these non-actors are paid.
Exactly. They
All,
are actors off
oh,
the screen
yeah.
and on the
Justice says,
stadium.
Priya, he must
Yeah.
have had that meeting to negotiate some form of escaping from trouble. He won't get caught. And Ranveer Singh kept smiling when the Indians struggled just to hurt true followers of the game. Rekha says, it's just a game. We are proud of our team. Yeah, that's we are looking at that as a different aspect. There was news that Udhav Thackeray had a meeting with Draupadi Murmu. Okay. Yes, and what Sujata says, exactly spot on. They spoiled Diwali. Yes. So let's take a few more comments because you all are writing so fast. I mean, I can't even keep up with you guys. Ma'am, love the way you speak. Makes me laugh. Panch, yes. Yes, Catherine. Geeta, we agree with you. So let's see what Geeta has said. Geeta has said the Asian Games were genuine, proud of our players, but less glamour with 107 medals. We should ban cricket. You know, here also, Geeta, something I'm not, I'm telling, I'm speaking both the good side and the bad side. You know, the Australian captain, he's so genuine, you know. He's saying that, see, now for the next few months, I'll be working towards the next cricket, you know, international cricket,
Tournament.
and
Yeah.
not IPL. You see? So these are real cricketers. You know, if I'm see, let me tell you even my own feelings. See, I'm an artist. Okay, I paint what I like. You know, and then I have fellow artists who are my friends. You know, who come and say, "Ma'am, you're painting what you like." You know, these paintings will not sell. So I ask them, which paintings will sell? You know, then they'll show me 4 squares or one hole, and say that that's what sells. They bought it for $36,000. So I said that anybody can do, even a child can do. Okay. But that's not my style, you know. So that's exactly what I felt when this captain spoke, the genuine, voice of a cricketer. So I'm telling you, I admire what I like in these people, but that doesn't mean I won't say that it's not fixed. Everybody knows it, you know. And even, you know, the audience reaction, you know, some people were so upset. And in fact, I must tell you a very, very, sad thing as well. You know, just let me just get to that. 1 second, hold on. Yeah, so that is, yes, on Monday, uh, you know, just a second, let me get that. Yes, a person committed suicide, you know, and because India won. So that's the sad part. You know, these people think it's actually real. So please, I would beg all these cricketing, connoisseurs, you know, we're talking about Anurag Thakur and all these, you know, Jay Shahs and all that. Give us a genuine game and take money from the middle classes. It's okay. Don't tell us you're giving us a game, you know, and then we see that it's all fixed. Because everything showed that it was fixed. Welcome, Rekha. Yes. Back to you, Jerry.
Yeah. So coming to the next piece of news, and it is with regards to Aditya Thackeray. And now, what is the latest is that apparently a case has been registered at the NM Joshi police station against Aditya Thackeray, Sunil Shinde, and Sachin Ahir for illegally inaugurating the Delhi road bridge in Lower Parel, the Mumbai police said, as reported by a news agency. The complaint was filed by the Road Department of the Mumbai Municipal Corporation. The Delisle Road Bridge is the crucial link between Lower Parel, Worli, Prabhadevi, and the Curry Road in the west, and Baikola and other areas in the east. Now, in 2018, on 24th July, the bridge, Delisle Road Bridge, was shut. IIT Bombay declared it very unsafe. As per the Mumbai police, the case has been registered under sections 143, 149, 326, and 447 of IPC. The Mumbai police further added that Aditya Thackeray, along with Sunil Shinde, Sachin Ahir, former Mayor Kishori Pednekar, former Mayor Snehal Ambedkar, and 15 to 20 activists went to the location and inaugurated the bridge. The report also stated that the road bridge was not fully ready for traffic and there were no permission from the Mumbai Municipal Corporation to open the bridge, following which the BMC officer complained to the police, on basis of which the police has registered a case against Thackeray and other leaders. Speaking on the FIR registered against Aditya Thackeray, Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi said it has been registered against Aditya Thackeray for doing something that the illegitimate and corrupt government should have done long ago. There is a bridge that has been long pending and long delayed in terms of construction. It has caused a lot of problems and inconvenience for the people of Mumbai. It has been ready for weeks, but they are not allowing people to move simply because they want a VIP to inaugurate it. He worked for the people, opened the ready bridge, and said the traffic movement should be allowed here. So this is very big, move against Aditya Thackeray in terms of this bridge, right, in Mumbai, which he inaugurated. Not considering the safety measures of that particular bridge, and somehow or the other, you can see the circle of karma, playing right now, especially when we know, there has been some links, especially after the SSR case, and also the PIL has been filed against him, by the Citizens Court, against Aditya Thackeray. So at least the wheels of karma is acting very efficiently, as we see in this particular case. Yes.
Yeah. So Jyoti says exactly my point about Diwali. Yes, Meenaji, you made a valid point. We're about to do Lakshmi Puja, and same time TV was on for matches. They tried to divert. Absolutely. Now here is another story. So before that, let me just take one more comment. So many complaints, and yet this Penguin man is free. I request do something. Sometime I fear how can we fight against this whole network? Absolutely, Priya. So, here I'd like to give you some news about Riaz Bhatti. You remember the case where you had Rajiv Shukla and Hardik Pandey and also Munaf, isn't it? Jaidev Munaf, the cricketer, caught with his wife in a hotel. Now, Riaz Bhatti, close aide of Chota Shakil, and Dawood has been booked for threatening an extortion case witness from jail. See how they are operating still. On Monday, the Mumbai police booked a case against Riaz Bhatti, who is closely associated with the underworld don Chota Shakil. The case against Bhatt has been booked under sections 195 and 34 of IPC, false evidence uh, and 34 of IPC, which is fabricating of false evidence. Now, criminal intimidation, criminal construct with common mention or threatening a witness in an extortion case. But he is currently lodged in a jail in another extortion case. He is believed to have threatened the witness from the jail. The complainant asserted that from June 2022 to November 4, 2023, Butt and his close associates threatened him and told him not to go to court and justify. And that's why, if he did, he should testify in favor of Bhatti. The complainant stated that Bhatti's associate threatened to kill him. So you see here, friends, how the mafia work. But he's also believed to be a close aide to Mumbai underworld Don Dawood Ibrahim and the dreaded criminal Munna Yadav. However, he had denied being associated with Ibrahim in the year 2016. He was arrested in the Andheri area of Mumbai by the Mumbai Crime Branch Anti-Extortion Cell in connection with an extortion case filed at Mumbai's Goregaon police station. According to the reports, Bhatti was charged in an extortion case in the FIR filed against Mumbai Police Commissioner Paramveer Singh. Riaz Bhatti's name is also mentioned in the same FIR, which has been registered against Paramveer Singh in an extortion case. Also, police maintain that Bhatti used to collect money from bars, pubs, and restaurant owners and send it to suspended Mumbai police officer Sachin Wazir. Earlier, the estranged wife of Riaz Bhatti, Rehanuma, had filed a complaint in Mumbai's Santa Cruz police station alleging rape and molestation by Riaz. So these are the news that is coming in from the underworld dons. Yeah. So let's just take a few more comments. Welcome, Vidya. Read that CBI filed a
Welcome.
charge sheet against Anil Deshmukh's daughter, but not related to the SSR case. Welcome, Sherry. Always nice to have you on board. Boycott Bollywood? Absolutely. Priya says, Riya Chakrabarti found with Badnaam named cap. And what is she trying to say? Or she is trying to go with this trolling in a fashion way. See, something, Priya, what you said is so true because they think that using these bad words, are fashionable. For example, Bounty Roy has been given a restaurant called, and the name is Badmash, you know. So they think that all this, what you call scoundrels, Satan, satanic things, all these things are all very, very fashionable. Even if they make an alcohol, they'll call all Satan's followers and say, Chalo, give me each one a name, we'll put it. And who will be heading it? It'll be none other than SRK Sun, who will every day, launch a drink, because he has nothing else to do. Ever since he came out of jail, he's sitting free. Good morning. Yes,
Correct.
a long time. No see. Yes. So let's move on to another thing. Over the years, beauty pageants in India have come to be stepping stones for acting careers. Many Miss Indias and Miss Worlds, from Zeenat Aman to Manish Shurar, have taken a big leap from modeling to pageantry and finally acting. But there was one Miss India who not only quit films at 28 but did so to pursue higher studies. And her name is Aditya Arya. She was born in Chandigarh in 1993 and later moved to Gurgaon with her family. She earned a degree in business management from Delhi University and began a career in the corporate world working with Ernst and Young. In 2015, she won Miss India and represented India in Miss World 2015. The following year, she made her acting debut with Telugu film Ism before working in a few Hindi web series. In 2021, she made her Bollywood debut with a supporting role in the sports drama 83, which was made on a budget of 200 crores. However, that was to be her final film release as she bid adieu to the industry, moving to USA, where she enrolled in the Yale School of Management, pursuing MBA. She graduated earlier this year, sharing pictures with her family from graduation ceremony. In 2023, she confirmed that she was engaged to her boyfriend Jay Kotak. Jay is the son of banker Uday Kotak, one of the richest men in India. As per a Forbes magazine list, Kotak is worth 13.4 billion crores and making him the 14th richest man in the country. In November, Jay and Aditi tied the knot in a ceremony. The former actress shared pictures of her nuptials on social media soon after she changed her name to Aditya Arya Kotak. So there are a lot of options that these women have. So it's either you to go into movies or to marry rich men and become really rich. Yeah, back to you.
So yeah, I think she did a very smart move in not joining the film industry, or else you know how it goes for outsiders. So coming to the next piece of news, and this is very interesting that as all of you know that Big Boss has been using SSR's name, to gain viewership because Ankita Lokhande and Vicky Jain are part of Big Boss this year. And what's recently, Ankita's husband, Vicky Jain, he slammed this Abhishek Kumar's behavior in the house. He was interacting with Rinku Dhawan, during which he made a shocking statement. The businessman said, that is Vicky Jain, in the outside world, I would have killed Abhishek if anyone disrespected or misbehaved with my wife, Ankita. Meanwhile, a few days back, Abhishek and Ankita got into a heated argument over kitchen duties. During the argument, she showed her middle finger to Kumar, leaving him upset. You showed me your middle finger and you abused me. Ankita Lokande has abused me. This is what Abhishek said. So you can see how the very idea of Big Boss is to create some sort of fight and to gain attention in terms of increasing the TRP. And so they create this artificial scripted fights and dialogues. And but one thing is very, very obvious, that the very fact that they took in Ankita Lokhande and Vicky Jain is because they would like her to talk about Sushant Singh Rajput and thereby gain viewership and eyeballs to the show. And that's the very reason. And also this Abhishek Kumar, I believe, is a YouTuber. And you have the other guy who was caught with steak venom. And so that's how, because they want to tap into the subscriber base of these YouTubers as well, because Big Boss by itself is not able to maintain its viewership. and so they are trying each and every trick in the book to survive, and that's how it goes. Hi, Priya.
Yes. Jaydev sir, I was about to say thank you. And Nina says, Minaji, your videos are mind blowing, so gripping. Thank you so much, Nina. In fact, Jaydev, I've just sent you a picture. I want you to show it to the audience. Just can you do that? I've just sent it to you. Just look at this guy, this famous guy, Ori, and who he's sitting with. Did you get that?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So my question is, as you see this picture, as soon as Jaydev puts it on, I'll just speak about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why is BJP BJP so obsessed with these kind of people? Now it's Amrita Fadnavis who's sitting with this guy who's supposed to have a very dubious background. What is happening, and why are they giving this guy so much importance? Does Devendra Fadnavis not care at all about his image, because it's his wife who's sitting with this guy? And every time you see a picture with Ori, you will see him lying down on the chest of actresses like Deepika Padukone, and Karishma and Karina and all these, Kajol and all that. So it makes us question as to who is this guy, And he was also seen with Smriti Irani, and he was saying, he's written in Instagram, "Meri Dilli wali girlfriend." I mean, what sort of power does this boy have over these people that they act so cozy-wozy with him?
Yeah,
It's very strange.
he's just an employee of Reliance, and
Yes,
you being a special project manager. What is that designation? What are the roles and responsibilities of that particular position in Reliance? Right?
yeah,
Does he have so much power that he can just uh, cuddle each and every actor, actress, politician, and pose for photos, right? And you should also think of the fact that these people are also willing to pose with him, which means that he holds a very big position of power, whatever it might be, right? Whatever he is, right, holding.
yeah. So another piece of news, Jaydev, I've just sent you a picture, and this is with Virat Kohli and his longtime manager Banti Sajde. So just wanted you to take that. You can take that. So in that it's written, Virat Kohli and his longtime manager Banti Sajde part ways. And cricket next reported, over the years, a lot of other cricketers also parted ways with Cornerstone. Rohit Sharma, Rahul, Shubham Gill, and others. But Watt and Bunty's firm, Cornerstone, were inseparable. But Virat, yes, and Bunty's firm were inseparable. Now the association is over too, is what a source told Cricket Next, that Kohli will be reportedly floating his own company. So this is something you remember, they had a very, very close association, and now that has also broken. So now I don't know whether, see, one thing you must know, Virat Kohli is a very greedy man, and more greedy is his wife. They want to acquire the whole world. Now they can't become Ambanis overnight. Now, but they still have money. So when they say that he's going to float his own company, just like what happened to the other cricketer, I forget his name, Dhoni. Yes, Dhoni and his wife. They are also very similar. They want to make a lot of money and they want to make it overnight. So now this guy Virat Kohli seems to be in that mode. And anyway, see, it's not because of other things that he has parted ways with Bhatti Sarj there, who was involved in the SSR case, but only because he wants to float his own company. Now, Priya says,
See, I yeah. Let's. I just want to talk about Virat Kohli and Bunty Sajdev.
yes,
So the big question is, they have parted ways right now. So does that mean the brand value of Virat Kohli has fallen down after India lost the final yesterday? So that is very, very likely. And we it's quite obvious because now people will see India as a team of chokers, which means that a team which loses at very important situations is called a choker. And now India and Indian players are seen as chokers in the big matches, right? Especially the semi-finals and finals where India loses. And so, hence, the big question is: has Virat Kohli dramatically lost his brand value after India lost the final to Australia? So, this is a very, very likely possibility, and that's the reason why he parted ways with Bandi Sarjde. Yes.
Yeah. With this, we end this show. We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we have Rajgopal sir back with a lot of scoops, interesting what's happening in India, all the the latest topics. So please watch us tomorrow at 8. So till then, good night and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.